Oh, so you have a wheel for a sim racing, but you don't have a analog clutch? I got your back. Maybe you do have the analog clutch, you just don't know you have it yet. So if you have one of these, I have a wireless controller here. This is quite fancy, but you can use a controller with wire. It's the same thing. The only thing you need to have it's at least one of these, okay? One of these analog buttons. I know you have two well, most controllers actually, or any controller that can connect through USB and it's analog. You have an analog clutch. So, jokes aside of my previous bits, you can just connect your controller as normal. Maybe you already have it connected to play other games and maybe other more arcade racing games, and already have it already installed and ready to go in your PC. And you just have to go to iRacing. I'm using iRacing here as an example, just because, well, it's simpler to me and it was already ready to go. So, so you saw the bits before this one where I tried to launch the car, in this case an F1 car, but it would apply to any car actually. I tried to launch the F1 car with a button clutch, with a button like this one in my wheel. Okay, so it works fine, but the thing is, with this type of button, it's either all in or nothing. So it's digital, so it's either pressed or depressed. So you don't have, it's the same thing on the wheel. So you don't have control. So you cannot have your throttle on full blast to optimize your launch and just let go, because the car is just going to wheel spin, and that's the thing. You need to either throttle back a little bit so you can, well, it will not be ideal for the perfect launch. And you know that, especially on the bottom split races where I usually live, the launch actually is very important, right? You can get some space between yourselves and the rest of the field, and can get away from the middle of the pack. So by using analog buttons like this one here, it's just it's not good enough in a way, because your launch is not going to be ideal. So all you have to do is set up your analog button. So just just go to the iRacing's menu and just set up your pedals as usual. But when it's asks you to set up the clutch, just set up your analog button has a clutch. I also have my front wheel button has a secondary clutch, but my main clutch it's going to be my analog button. So you just get yourselves ready, get your controller at hand, set your it's quite, you have quite a range here. So just set up your range. So in F4 it's around about 40%. Around about there. You just need to try it out, because so what actually suits you more comfortably. You just set your levels here and full throttle, and just don't let go immediately like any clutch. I probably this part you don't have to I don't have to tell you, but you just go there and slowly let it go, and then poof, and it's pretty awesome to have analog clutch in your controller. You already have the controller probably. You can get these ones for cheap on Amazon for $10. You can get one with the wire. It's fine. So you just launch, just put it on the ground, and you're good to go. You also set up your front wheel secondary clutch just for if you want to recover the car. If you want to spin the car back on track. That's fine, because you really want wheel spin in that situations. So just get your car back on track using the front wheel button. So this you already have analog clutch. I just don't know it, because you can use these buttons on the controller to do so. And you can also get creative with the rest of the buttons. You can, well, use the rest if you wish. And you, I really hope you can get your better launches with little to no investment. You probably already have the controller itself. So you already have an analog clutch, you just don't know it yet. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe, it will help the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.